Hello, my name is Kemonisha, a 32-year-old mom of four, and I'm here to talk about my experience being a mom. Um, First, let's talk about leading up to becoming a mom. I had my first child around 20 in experience, so I never really know what to expect or what to do. So with her, it was like a tumble, but going down when I was about 6 months, because I started feeling kicking about 4 months, going up to 5 months, and she was a kicker, a real hard kicker. So I know that she was a strong baby. Um, I never had much health issues with her. She was calm, but before every storm there is a calm. And going into delivery room, I remember the night when I was in pain, and I said to my baby father, "Babe, it's time for me to go down to the hospital." And he was like, "You sure?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "How you know?" I said, "Well, you get that like a nudge feeling, say you're ready to go." And I had packed my bags the day before because it was a holiday that I was going to give birth. And I sent my bag away because there was this gentleman that was going to carry me and he was close to the hospital. So I sent down the bag and I sent down the basin and everything. And the night when I took in, I couldn't get to the gentleman so I could get my suitcase. I called and I called and I called. And then when it was time for me to get a taxi, I couldn't get a taxi to go down there. None at all because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning and everybody was asleep. And I called and I called and I called and I called. Still couldn't get any answer. Then I called one of my friends because he's always at a rum bar. So I called him and I got through to him. And I'm telling you, when you have God on your side, it's a different story. He was as drunk as a bat to take me to the hospital, and he did not miss any patrol on the way to Denby Hospital. But we got there in one piece, and I was rushed to delivery room, and we spent about 2 hours in delivery. And after delivering her, I passed out, and the doctor was like, "What kind of baby you have? What kind of baby you have?" But I didn't know what kind of baby I had. But one of the nurses took a picture of her, and she took it and she gave it to me. She said, "This is your baby girl," because she had respiratory problems, so they had to rush her off. And what I realized that she had 12 fingers, so that's how I knew that that was my baby. So difficulties I have with her was when I was able to get up out of bed and I went to see her, they had switched my baby. My name tag was on a total different baby and I couldn't find my baby. And all of the stuff that I had taken to the hospital was placed on a different child. And when I heard the baby cry, I said, "Yes, that's my baby." Because you get this feeling after you become a mother. There's this bond that you share. It doesn't matter how much years you don't see a child for, or if you have never seen a child, as soon as you see that child, you will know that that child is yours. Because from you create a life inside of you, and that life comes out, you make a difference and that child makes a difference, and you will feel the difference and you feel the bond between both of you. So that's how I know that that was my baby. And I told them that's my baby, and I showed them the picture that she had 12 fingers, and they said okay. But I couldn't take her home. She was there for like 3 weeks, and I cried every night because I don't know about any other mothers, but whenever time the breast got swollen and need to be released, oh God, they are tender and painful. So you see, after the 3 weeks was up and she was released, the worst part is when she hold the nipple and she start to take feed. Oh God, you feel the pain and there's nothing you can do about the pain. There's nothing you can do about the pain. But After a while, as long as that baby latch properly, after a while, it's just a relief. Yeah, you see how your baby feed and your baby look at you. It's like heaven on earth. That feeling, it never goes away. It just gets stronger as you grow older with that child and create that bond. It gets stronger and stronger. And my partner was very supportive at the time. We used to work on shift because that little baby girl would cry a lot and she would eat a lot. So even after taking both breasts, she would still move on to a bottle of feeding. And I was wondering if I was overfeeding the baby because guess what? I'm a young mom and I don't know anything about feeding. So she would take breast right through the night and feeding right through the night. So when I took her to clinic, she was like, "You're too fat." And they put us on what did they call it again? Some dietary clinic I had to go to with her, and she came back down, and she was okay. But from then she stopped taking the breast, and she moved on to the bottle because I think she find the bottle more interesting and more flavorful, I guess, because breast milk don't have any taste. So she get more cling to the bottle. So like for the morning, every morning after make up, because she wake up, she want a hot bottle of tea. She don't like when her tea is too. You have parents say lukewarm. She don't want it lukewarm. She want her tea to be warm enough that when she drink it, you see the water run off her body. She's sweating. Yeah, that was my first baby. The second one, oh, I call the first one my diamond. Because that girl is really a diamond in the rough. She's rough around the edges, but she is a sparkling beauty. My second baby, I call her Miss Gold, my fairy gold. She is great. She's a bloomer. There is no challenge that she don't take on. No challenge. From in the belly, I would work and work and work. I remember I worked up to the last day. I would say up to the hour of giving birth to her. The last 2 hours, I was mixing cement for my house. And after I mix the material and I pass it to my baby father and I feel the pain, I said, babe, it's time because the pain is hot. Because all day I've been feeling the pain, but the last pain that nudged me was extremely hot and I told him it's time. And she never we never had any difficulty with her. She was a bloomer, as I said, a golden bloomer. My third baby was more of a difficult child. She's my pearl child. She had some, the oyster. You have to crack it open to get out the pearls. You have to crack her open to get anything out of her. She was more quiet, easygoing, and she don't give a lot of trouble. Only at birth she gave a lot of trouble to come out, but she don't give a lot of trouble after she has reached this earth. And my fourth baby, my charcoal fourth baby, that little boy, my only boy, the love of my life, he put me through hell to give birth. He was supposed to come from the 24th of December and he waited until the 28th. He damaged my teeth. He damaged my back. He damaged where. He was. I don't know what to tell you, but he was it all. But from the day I held him in my arm, I felt complete, and I don't think anything else can get me to have any more kids because I have all that I need in the 4 kids that I have.